Okay. Now I'm going to have to do some tricks here. Hang on one sec. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? All right.
Can you hear us now?
Hello from Dallas.
No sound.
No sound. Okay.
Still no
Can't hear
sound?
you. Yes.
Oh, now
You can hear us. Can you hear us? Okay, great. Well, I'm going to just do a couple things here. I will, what will I do here? I will have this be, okay. You can hear us and you can see us. Yes? All right. Emmy said yes. Dorel said yes. Dana said echo. Is there still an echo? Let us know. I think we've got it fixed. Echo's gone now. Okay. We're tracking everybody. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. We good?
Yes.
Okay.
So nobody heard us say, you guys are amazing. And this is our first live of 2024.
Yes. This is our first live of 2024. Glad you're tuning in. Glad you can hear us. Thank you for helping us. Viola said yes. You can hear us. Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, welcome to the first So Powerful live video of 2024. We're really excited that you're joining us today. We're really, really looking forward to this conversation because we have so many results to share with how things have gone in 2023. Of course, we also have a huge number of purses that have come in the last few weeks that we want to thank and acknowledge. And so we're going to do that in the program today as well. So if you're watching on YouTube, just as a practical matter, there isn't anyone commenting for So Powerful in YouTube. And if you're watching on the So Powerful group in Facebook, there's no one commenting there. But if you're on the So Powerful Facebook page, you will see comments, and as we acknowledge people, their name will be shared there, that kind of thing. So just so you know, depending on where you're watching, you might or might not see replies and comments. So, and by the way, if you want to be our YouTube moderator or our Facebook group moderator, contact Jan Kinsella. She'd love to have you join her in the moderating duties. So are we ready to get into this?
Ready.
What we thought we would do today is sprinkle in some results from 2023 as we thank and acknowledge purse makers. And so we're going to kind of sprinkle it in as we go. And we will announce the total number of purses that we received in 2023 at the end of the broadcast. We'll make you,
yes.
we'll make you, hang out with us to hear the big number. And it is a big number. It's a crazy number.
Crazy.
Isn't it wild?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but we have a lot of other exciting stats to share as well about the ministry impact for 2023. So, should we jump in with the first stat, which is a really exciting one?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for 2023, we have volunteers. So many volunteers. You guys are amazing. Our count here of volunteers is 1,370 serving with us and So Powerful.
Wow.
Around the world. It's amazing. You want to do the chapters?
Yeah, sure, sure.
And that includes 47 chapters, 25 service projects, and all of this is from 12 countries. So we have Australia, Canada, Brazil, France, Germany, India, the Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, UK, the USA, and Greece. Greece is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, they're all pretty cool, but
yeah.
Greece seems newer on the list, but that's amazing. Amazing impact from around the world.
Yeah, and just an incredible effort from all the chapter leaders. 47 chapters around the United States. I think there's one in the UK, but most of them are in the United States. And then, of course, we have purse collectors working so hard in all of the countries, and people who are doing service projects in different countries. So it's just been an incredible effort. Each of you are included in this ministry in a powerful way. That this is an all-volunteer organization, and we literally wouldn't be operating if all of you weren't lending your hard work and your prayer and your donations, all of that to the ministry. And so we just want to give a huge, huge thank you and shout out to everyone who volunteered to serve with us in 2023. You guys did an amazing job, and that's fantastic. Awesome volunteers, Susan Pfaff said. Yeah, amazing impact. It is. Last year we had about 1,000, just over 1,000 in 2022, I mean. And so we grew, a lot in 2023. So praise God for that. Yeah. Okay, are we ready to thank some purse makers? Okay, let's do it. Let's thank some purse makers, and then we'll come back and share how many girls we served in Zambia in 2023 in just a couple minutes. So let's thank some people.
All right, we've got Carolyn Johnson, Asheville, North Carolina. Thank you for your purses. 8 purses. Amazing.
And Tracy Gubert in Martinsville, Virginia. Thank you for your 11 purses. Awesome job.
And from Judith Kroll in Mount Pleasant, North Carolina, 10 purses. And we've got here pies and purses. This must be a children's. I'm not sure if that's a chapter. How do you say that?
Apostolic
Christian Church in Elgin, Iowa. 7 purses. Thank you so much.
And from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, Mrs. Torres sent in 4 purses, which is amazing. And we also have 2 purses from Susan Cronert, an American Sewing Guild in San Jose. So that's super cool. American Sewing Guild. Thank you so much.
And here's a big one from the Woo Pigs Sewies in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is a chapter. These are made by Tammy Rose, Judy Penbest, Debbie McDonald, Faye Parker, Pat Paul, and Jan Paul. Amazing work, you guys.
Oh, and the purse cam is up and running, and we're joined today by our wonderful volunteers from Alaska, Brian and Tara Lights, and Tara is staffing the purse cam. Oh, she just waved at you guys. That's super cool. Awesome job. And we have 6 purses that came in from Fair Oaks, California. And Mrs. Avery, thank you so much for your purses. Wonderful.
Challenging names. 27 purses from Linnea Licavoli in St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Michigan.
And let's see. Sorry, I'm just organizing things here. So we get, okay, perfect. No, now the purse cam is front and center here. From Karen Blythe in Billings, Montana, we got a purse. Wonderful. And from Cynthia Deppen in West Palm Beach, Florida, we got 5 purses. Thank you so much, Cynthia.
We do have an amazing stack of purses from the UK. Do we want to just?
Yeah.
They're all way too humongous for us to even try to lift. Seriously, I think it's 1,300 and
something.
45
amazing
total, all collected by Sandy Sim in the UK. So you UK group of people are amazing. It's super fun to get these international packages in. So yes, we just wanted to give you a shout out. And we've got 4 purses from Mimi's house in St. Charles, Missouri, and 2 purses from Cindy Coleman in Silver Springs, Maryland. Thank you, ladies.
And Kathy from Penryn, California, dropped off 20 purses here locally. Just brought them in a bag because it's easy that way if you're local. Thank you so much, Kathy.
And Carolyn Brown in Bainbridge Island, Washington, 19 purses. Thank you, Carolyn.
And from the Stitch in Time Quilters in Bland, Virginia, we got 13 purses. So thank you so much for that group making a wonderful box full.
And from Joan Schultz in Auburn, Washington, 74 purses and notes. It's so interesting to see how this has shifted around. You just had a drop off. Joan used to drop off at RCC all the time, and now she's mailing them. But anyway, thank you, Joan. Amazing.
And from Nadine Brown in Rendsville, Minnesota, we got 7 wonderful purses. So thank you so much, Nadine.
And we have 35 purses from Millie in Virginia. Thank you so much, Millie. I'm sure these are beautiful.
And Peggy Grieve sent in 40 purses with note cards. These are from the Sew-a-thon. So thank you so much for getting those in. These are all purses, by the way, that came in before the end of the year. So these are all December purses. Peggy's from Portage, Minnesota, or maybe Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. So thank you so much, Peggy, for your Sew-a-thon effort. That's fantastic.
Vernon Nutmeg Quilters in Vernon, Connecticut, 37 purses. Thank you so much, ladies.
And from Gladstone, Michigan, got the Michigan contingent here, 30 purses from Molly Wadner. So thank you so much, Molly, for those. Fantastic.
And Viola Yoder in South Fulton, Tennessee. I think I just saw you commenting in the comments. Thank you so much. 84 purses. This is amazing, and we'll bless those girls.
All right, let's take a moment and talk about some ministry impact that occurred in Zambia in 2023. So a couple interesting things that we started doing this year, really leaning into the distribution of gospel literature with a partner called One Hope. And they have a version of the Bible called the Book of Hope. And so in 2023, we distributed 13,493 either Book of Hopes, which is a specific type, or Lights in the Darkness, which is another book that they gave us. And we did that at 18 schools that we served. So 13,493, in essence, books, a Book of Hope or Light in the Darkness went out. Our goal for 2024 is to serve 40,000 children. So that'll be a huge, huge area of growth, more than triple, we hope, in 2024. In fact, we hired one of our our seamstresses in Zambia, someone on the team, to be our evangelist. And so her full-time job is going to be go and doing these gospel distributions at the schools that we serve. And some of you might know her from the videos she's done, but her name's Frenda Ruthie Toli, and she's actually a children's pastor at her church. And it was a natural idea for her to be able to start doing this work as a part of our team. So we now have an evangelist. That's so powerful. How cool is that? Yeah. And so there you have it. So that's gospel literature and distribution and evangelism work. And then the big number that you might be wondering about is how many girls were served in the PERS program in Zambia in 2023. And that number is 23,253. And so can you believe it?
Purses distributed.
Yes, total purses distributed. And so each girl gets two. Generally, the second purse is given to a sister. It could be a cousin, could be an auntie. One house I went into for a home visit one time, it was a grandmother and an orphan girl. So the grandmother had the second person. She was basically just holding it for the girl to use. But the total distribution of purses 2023 was 23,253. And it was done at 50 schools. And that's just an incredible number this year. And it's just such a huge blessing to be able to see that number of schools we're serving grow and grow. The first year we did purses in 2015, when we did distribution, we served one school. And in the second year, we were like, what do we do now? And so our team in Zambia just started working with the local schools right around them in the area. And to see it be up to 50 is just incredible. So what's your thought on that?
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing to see the growth and the impact, and super fun to see, the ministry there in Nombe not only being served, but then turning around and serving others and having them go out and do the distributions at the other schools and including them in all of it is super cool.
Yeah. So praise God for that. Very, very cool. Should we keep going? You ready? Yeah. Okay. Back to, I'll make the purse cam central here, and let's keep thanking some amazing seamstresses.
All right. We've got Nancy Chin in Grafton, Wisconsin, 11 purses. Thank you so much.
And from Owassa, Oklahoma, Amanda Meeks. Thank you so much, Amanda, for your 7 purses.
And Hazel McFall in Nixa, Missouri, 58 purses. Hazel, thank you so much. This is amazing.
And Jen Everett. Hello, Jen. Hope you're doing well. 13 purses from Newport, Maine. Super cool. And she's got an Italian Angel note on there as well. So thank you so much, Jen.
And this is at Charmaine Sewing Center. Charmaine's in Longview, Texas. They're huge supporters. This is super fun. So we've got 55 purses. Thank you so much.
And Lauren White from Powder Springs, Georgia. And from the McLeod Makers in Ohio. Oh, combo deal. 42 purses came in. So thank you so much, Lauren, and the team there.
And from Judy and the Colorado sisters, 40 purses to add to the amazing number coming from the Colorado sisters. Thank you so much.
And Joan Potlack in Amherst, Maryland, New Hampshire. I don't know. Somewhere. What's in H? Yes, New Hampshire. 24 purses. So thank you so much, Joan. That's fantastic.
This fun box here, all the way from the Netherlands, we have, let's see, there's a list on here. We've got Tess Orr in Spain, 16 purses. Jessica Thomas in Germany. Christine Caribou in France. I'm sure I didn't say that name then properly. It's French. Tan Chi Chow in the Netherlands. Mira Lehman in Sweden. And all together, well, it's not added up, so it's there. Sorry, the purses were listed numbered separately, but thank you, ladies.
A lot of purses.
It's a whole box full of purses. It's amazing.
Super cool. And from Cannoli Barker, 8 purses from Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
And Glenda Prokosh in Oak Park, Minnesota, 54 purses. Thank you so much.
And 70 purses. These are so tightly packed in this rather small box. It's amazing. From Judith Wells in Berwick, Nova Scotia. Wonderful job. Thank you so much.
And from Charmaine Parker in Lakeview Terrace, California, 24 purses. Thank you so much, Charmaine.
And from our friend Karen Loke, who went on the first trip with us. Well, one of the first trips with us in 2014, Karen sent in 15 purses. Karen, we love you. We've been praying for you and thinking about you lately.
And from So What, Ministry of Edgewater Church in Port Charlotte, Florida, 42 purses. Thank you so much.
And from Lana Richardson in Glen Rock, Wyoming, 15 purses came in. Thank you so much, Lana. Awesome job there.
And from Cedar Valley So-and-So's, Kit, Rose, Paulette, and Judy in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 40 purses. Thank you so much, ladies.
Ooh, packaged in an old school media box, which is no longer available from the United States Postal Service. From the Nebraska SOAS Support Center, Carolyn Seaman and Laura Ostick, 18 purses. And thank you so much. Wonderful job. Great work.
70 purses from Seems So Easy in Fairfield, Ohio. Thank you so much, ladies.
And from Carrollton, Texas, we got 30 purses for our girls, as they said on the box. So that's fun. Betty Dickens, thank you so much for your hard work. Great job.
And from Jennifer Hewart and Phyllis Carmen in Hudson, Illinois, 85 purses. Thank you, ladies.
And from Bakota Quilting, Amy Krebs in Kingsville, Maryland, 37 purses came in. So thank you so much, Amy and company.
And Nancy Mullally in Naples, Florida, 32 purses. Thank you so much, Nancy.
And Pat Paquin from Ogdensburg, New York, 22 purses came in. Thank you so much, Pat. Awesome job.
And from Vivian Sylvester and Olive Branch Ministries, 50 purses. Thank you so much, ladies. Amazing.
All right, let's take a moment and behold the beauty of the purse cam, huh? Wow. Very nice. Oh, the little labels are always so cute. Oh, and a nicely written note card. The note cards are always such a huge, huge blessing and a meaningful part of the program in Zambia. So always take your time on the note cards. I know that some people can't write them or have a hard time with that, but they're a huge blessing. If you can't do one, have your grandkids do it or somebody, but that was a fantastic peacock purse. Awesome. All right, shall we do another ministry update? Some more ministry updates. So let's talk for a moment about the Children's Feeding Initiative. And do this. Sorry. Okay, purse cam's gonna. There we are. So Purse Feeding Initiative. So as you all know, we minister in partnership with Convoy of Hope at 10 local schools in Nome Bay Compound. And we're just so excited to see the program continue to grow and thrive. I was just there, 4 weeks ago or something like that, 5 weeks ago, to be able to see the program work and got to talk to a lot of the cooks and the children and school leaders. And the program's just gone incredibly well. So every school day, we're feeding 5,600 children at 10 local schools. And that just continues to blow our mind. It's such a huge blessing. The kids get a rice product that comes from our partner Convoy of Hope, but then it's supplemented by farm fresh food from the Three Esters farm. So when I was there, they were cooking up eggplants, and they're a small eggplant, or African style eggplant, not like the ones we typically see here. And they were cooking them up, and they were going with the rice. Other times they'll do tomatoes and tons of, like Chinese cabbage, that kind of thing. So farm fresh food goes to those schools as well. We also had backyard gardens, and they served 1,200 people in 120 backyard gardens. And the team there, it's called the Tikandani Gardens team. There are 12 teens and the team leader, James, and they're doing a fantastic job. So we're feeding more children and more vulnerable community members than ever. And we've had donors really step up and help fund that ministry effort. And we're just incredibly grateful for that. So what's your thought on that?
It's amazing, to see it come together. From the first couple visits, food was the top priority and figuring out how to feed that many kids. And the number was smaller at the time. We were just trying to think through, how do we feed 1,400 kids or 1,200 kids? And it's just, for us, it was such a big thing that we just kept trying to work through and figure out ways to solve. And it was, it's so hard to just figure it out. We couldn't figure it out, and God figured it out for us. And to see this come together and have such a big impact, and not only just providing food for the kids at school, but to see the garden program happen. And it's like job training for the teenagers, but then it's also ministry to the widows, and it's right there in their own community, and they're sharing it with their neighbors. It's fun. It's fun to watch and see.
One other part of that we don't talk a lot about is that there are some families that are in particularly desperate situations with being led, for example, by someone who's got AIDS and is very, very ill. And so in those situations, we do special portions. So there are 4 families this year that also got special food provision through the Feeding Initiative program. And it's just an honor to be able to help those families. I've visited several of those, and it's just such a huge blessing to be able to see them have daily food in their house, to be able to feed their families. So praise God for that, huh?
Amazing.
Exciting. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to shift back to the purse cam here, and let's keep thanking some fine people.
Okay, Danielle Makowicz in Xenia, Ohio, 60 purses. Oh, there's a second box from you, so actually it's 111 purses. Amazing.
And the Sun Sewers, Lynn Weber and group from Gulf Shores, Alabama, made 94 purses in this box. And so that's super cool. Thank you so much, Sun Sewers. Great job.
And the Dragon Thread, as in dragging, not dragon, but Dragon Thread Quilt Guild in Laurie, Missouri, 29 purses. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, we're going to
Yes, we've gotten down to the big boxes, so I'll stop and let Cinnamon lift them all. Not just kidding.
Squat, lift with my legs. Queen City, Cheris, Crafters. Sorry, I need reading glasses. Cincinnati, Ohio, 110 purses. Amazing.
And from Danielle Makowitz in Xenia, Ohio, we got 51 purses in 2 boxes. So I'm going to find the other box here momentarily. Thank you so much, Danielle. Oh, sorry. Okay, great.
That's the second box. And Salem Lutheran Church, Candace Johnson, Windermere, Florida, 96 purses. Thank you so much.
And this is also from Salem Lutheran Church, Windermere, Florida, 47 purses. So there you go. So we've got a big one we're not going to try to lift. It is from Lisa Croyle in Granger, Iowa, 117 purses. So thank you so much, Lisa. That is super, super cool. Let's do one more.
This is from Terry Stover, in Sebastian, Florida, 40 purses. Thank you so much, Terry.
Okay, let's talk about a few more ministry results. Wow, that is such a super cool purse cam purse there. That is like tie-dye, but sort of polka dotted tie-dyes or something.
Maybe that's
Batik polka dotted tie-dye. Wow, amazing. Okay, so a few other special things we did in 2023 that we wanted to talk about. We responded to flooding in Zambia, and some of you are members probably about just a year ago now. It was like, I think it was early in the year, January, February. And because of your guys' support, we were able to help 7 families whose homes were flooded get themselves, get the water dealt with. We actually built a big, huge, retaining wall in front of some homes in Nombe compound. So 7 families were helped. And then we had 2 new water taps put in. They weren't wells per se, but they were water sources where the water came from another well. And that tap system that we extended and put in these new taps basically serves about 3,000 people. How cool is that?
Amazing.
And it was a long, long trench and piping, but it went downhill. And so it really made water accessible to some people who basically live right by a river, if you can call it that. It's more like just a kind of
not clean.
The place that the water runs off into through the community, and so they would typically drink out of that. And this new project allowed for all of them to have fresh, clean water that will help make sure that they don't get waterborne illnesses. And so that was just a huge, huge blessing. So thank you for everyone who contributed to that special project. We don't do special projects like that very often, but there was a huge need in the community. I will say that right now in the community, there's a significant cholera outbreak. And cholera is really devastating the community. We don't have any of our specific team members who work with us that are impacted yet, but many people in the community have been impacted. So please do pray for that. We also, just a couple other bits, have what you've probably heard us say before, but the total number of team members in Zambia.
96.
Yeah.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, 96 team members.
Team members, which is amazing. So that's sewing staff, the women in the sewing facility.
Yep.
We've got cooks.
Backyard garden work, team members for the backyard garden, the team members at the farm, the soap makers, and our team leaders.
And in Livingston, there's some, so it's combining both. Yes.
Yeah. And then we also had corporate sponsors step up in such an amazing way. You want to tell us about that one?
Yeah, it was super amazing. The sew-a-thon just was a huge success, and I think a lot of that had to do with these companies coming alongside us. So Bernina USA was an amazing supporter. It was really great to see them just talk about it, and not just support, but support like through their social media and that kind of stuff. And same with Baby Lock. amazing to have these machine companies come alongside us.
Yeah.
Aurifil Threads, which was a huge supporter as well. Renaissance Ribbons, Pixie Fair.
Pixie
our
Fair.
own Pixie Fair.
There you go.
My girlfriend's quilt shop was super fun. I know I saw a lot of people sharing the gifts that they got or the prizes that they won from there, so that was fun. And many more. It was a huge success, I would say, with all of it, just to see it all come together.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah. So praise God for that. It's just incredible to see the sewing industry rally around the cause of helping girls in Zambia get the supplies they need. So we're so grateful for that. So let's thank 4 or 5 more people. And then we have, of course, the big number, which is how many purses we received in 2023 that we want to share with you. And we also want to tell you about a couple really, really cool upcoming events that you don't want to miss out on. So shall we thank some more people, and then we'll go for the big number at the end?
From Sandra Sanders in Charleston, South Carolina, 25 purses. Thank you, Sandra.
Okay, I'm not going to pick this one up, but from Nancy Kirk in Fountain Hills, Arizona, we got a huge box. So thank you so much. Oh, 72 purses. Thank you so much, Nancy. It's awesome job.
And another box from Viola Yoder in South Fulton, Tennessee, 91 purses. Thank you, Viola. The girls are going to love these.
And from Mary Furness of the Bernina Connection purse drop-off location in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thank you so much, Mary. Wonderful job. Oh, and Susan Harden is in on that as well. Oh, there's 9 purses. Oh, okay. There's 9 purses from Susan, and then 32 purses that were collected at the Bernina Connection purse drop-off, and Mary Furness coordinated that. I think I have it all correct. So thank you so much, Scottsdale and Phoenix team, for all your hard work in support of the program.
And from Sierra Mountain Quilters Association in Oakhurst, California, 69 purses in here. Thank you so much, ladies.
And from Vicki Sick in Canton, Ohio, 76 purses came in. So thank you so much, Vicki. Great job.
This is the last purse.
Oh, the last box, the last purse.
Okay, this is the last box of 2023, guys. From Perseverance in
Starrett.
I thought those were these. Alabama. 50 purses. Thank you so much.
Awesome job, you guys. The Perseverance group. Thank you so much for those beautiful purses. So
amazing.
Way to go. Oh, we have the purse cam here that's still going on. Let's check out the, oh, cute little metal tag. Wow, fancy, huh? Very, very cool. Love it. Way to go. Purse cam is always fun to admire. Are those real buttons? Oh, wow, that's really cool. How cool is that? Very, very fun. Well, are you ready to announce the big number? Or should we talk about a few?
We can just do it in the next live.
No. Let's talk about a few upcoming events before we give the big reveal, the big number. So one of the things that was super exciting about 2023 was we did a fun purse retreat or purse sewing retreat.
Yes.
Is that the right description? You want to tell us about that?
Yes. It was super fun. I think I've said super fun and super amazing too many times in this. Yes, it was great. It was the first one I've ever been to, and not surprisingly, maybe surprising for me, but not surprising for Jason. It was the first one he ever went to as well. But
I was surprised.
And it was the first one So Powerful ever hosted as our own sewing retreat. Mm-hmm. So it was a great facility, Quitman, Texas. They have a beautiful facility there, Stitch in Heaven. It was amazing. The group of people that came, you guys were amazing. And I think that just made it a really special time for everybody. It was, I think, really surprising to both of us just how nice it was to be able to just sit and have conversations and connect with you guys, the purse makers, and really just be able to talk about stories of the program, but also get to know you more. And it really just just special.
Yeah.
And, I know we're planning on more. And so the expectation is they will all be just as special. And we're really hoping that, more of you will come, and it gives us an opportunity to connect with you.
Yeah.
Really on a personal level, which is nice.
I think one of the neatest parts of that retreat was when we had the Zambian team zoom in, and we did some of the people at the retreat say who they were and where they're from and how long they've been part of the program. And then we had some of the ladies in Zambia say who they are and how long they've been a part of the program and about their family. And it was just a really fun back and forth. So that was really cool. I say all of that to say that we have 2 retreat opportunities coming up in 2024. The first one is going to be in Phoenix, and this is in March, and it's at a beautiful retreat center. And the opportunity to attend is urgent because the enrollment sign up is January 15th. So you've just got a week left. I think that Jan just dropped the link in the chat on the Facebook page. But if you need to find that link, of course, you can go to the upcoming event section on our website, or you can look at the most recent newsletter. And the opportunity to sign up for the Scottsdale, Arizona retreat is urgent.
1 week. If we don't have enough people sign up, it won't happen. So,
and we're short right now.
So if you're signed up and you really want to go, get a friend to go with you.
It'll be close. It'll be a squeaker as to whether unless there's a huge flood of people sign up like this week. But we're hoping to do this, but we do have a minimum we need to hit. And so if you've been thinking about it and wanting to go, then consider it necessary for you to go for it to work.
And of course, there is one we have planned for the late summer, correct?
Yes.
Which is the second one this year.
Yeah. So we're going back to Quitman, Texas, at the Stitch in Heaven Retreat Center. And they're ready to host us again. And that one is also available on the website. And so if you'd like to do that one, middle of the year, that one is in July, I believe.
Is it? I thought that was, I don't know.
Maybe.
Jan will drop the date.
Jan will correct us. Sorry.
August or last week of July.
Sorry.
I can't remember. I thought it was August.
Apologies. You can check the newsletter or the upcoming section on the website.
Late summer.
Yeah. So then finally, one other thing that's coming up. Oh, Jan said in August. Thank you. And Raquel, thank you. Yes, it's in August. Okay. One other thing that's coming up is our Zambia trips. And so we have 2 Zambia trips on the calendar, a May trip and then a July trip. And so we're going to have an info session tomorrow at 4 p.m. So if you're curious about what it's like to go on the Zambia trip, if you'd like to learn all the info and have questions answered, we'd love to have you join us. We'll try to be efficient with the time, but we'll give you a really thorough overview. There is a Zoom link already distributed in the newsletter for the last couple of newsletters. If you need that Zoom link, it's I think the newsletter link has been shared here. So you can just click on the link in the Facebook page and get to it. And Jan just dropped it as well. So you can see in the comments underneath this video on the Facebook page, the link to that meeting. It's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific. And we'd love to have you attend. It's no obligation. Of course, you can attend just if you're thinking about it or wondering about it, get your questions answered, and then make your decision. We'll give you the timeline for each of the trips and all the information so that you can make a thoughtful decision about going. So there you have it, upcoming events. Oh, and the last one is Road to California.
Yes,
So we're going to be at Road to California this year. So that's super cool. That's next week. And so if you happen to be attending Road to California, we'd love to have you stop by the booth and buy some merch to support the program. Say hello. You can drop off purses. So if that's a quilt show that you're used to going to in Southern California, feel free to bring your purses to that show. And we would be happy to say hello and take them from you and have a good time together. So that is it in terms of upcoming activities. And now it's time to reveal the big total from 2023. As a reminder, Last year we received, I should have looked at the number, but it was about 22,000 purses. And in 2022,
2022.
we received about 22,000 purses. And in 2023, the total purses we received was,
I'm saying it?
Yeah, sure.
29,475 purses. You guys are amazing.
29,000 purses.
29,000.
The first year of the program, we collected 503 purses.
Yes.
The second year, we collected 1,600 purses. The third year, I think, was 3,600. So the 29,475 number is like just incredible. And we're just blown away by people's love and support for the program, for your willingness to spend hard work on these purses. We know it's labor of love and is truly sacrificial ministry. And we hear it every time we talk to people that you're doing it because you have a heart for the girls who are missing school and you want to make a difference in their life. And it's just an honor to be able to collaborate with you on that mission. So I just want to give a huge hooray to and congratulations to all of the regional managers who are making things happen, the purse collectors around the world in different countries, the chapter leaders, people who organize the special service projects, and all of our senior team who has helped organize and facilitate the ministry in 2023. Your guys' hard work and devotion to the program really has made an incredible impact to the girls in Zambia and to our entire team there. So yeah, everybody is saying hooray and awesome in the chats. Wow, we got a wow and a yay, and we're just thrilled with you guys for such an incredible year. Every year we don't know what to put as a goal, and so several years ago we just said what we'd do in terms of programmatic work is we would just plan on 10% growth year over year, just as a sort of number, so we're not trying to come up with some kind of guesstimation.
60,000?
No, you're right. Like, we don't need to do that. So we will plan on 10% growth, which would be incredible. This last year we did a math and it was about 30% year over year growth, and so we're just blown away by that. So God is so good, and to see where So Powerful has come over the years is just an incredible blessing. Your love and support and prayer, your financial giving, and your hard work is the reason the ministry's grown, and we're just delighted to see it continue to grow. We do have some big dreams for 2024 in terms of program growth and activities in Zambia, and we're really looking forward to partnering together with you. So we just encourage you to stick with the ministry effort and continue to tell your friends about it and advocate for the work. Want to thank everybody who helped us today, including Brian and Tara. Purse Cam, way to go. We did it together and we're so grateful. Anything else for the good of the order? Think we're good?
I think we're good.
I think we talked about everything we're supposed to talk about.
We talked about
so
much.
We did it, guys.
I will just add, we sit here and do these, after this, we do the unboxing kind of whole thing. And to sit here and listen to the girls that are...
They don't even know what you're talking about. So start from the beginning on it. But
after we do this, we have volunteers come here and open up all the packages and box them in the boxes so they can go to the program. So we have girls from Teen Challenge that come. It's a addiction recovery center in town. They come and they'll sit here for a couple hours and they're sorting through, and just also some local volunteers, and to just listen to them kind of ooh and ah over every purse. The purses come in and we're talking about these numbers and they're growing, and we're getting so many more, but the quality of what's coming in isn't lessening at all. Like, they just come in and you amaze us every time. They get more beautiful, and just the thought that's gone into all of them. One of these times we should be live or like record so you can hear. I know that you want to hear the girls in Zambia doing the same thing, and that's a little bit harder, but I'll just say that it's, people are just amazed at what's coming in, and the time that's gone into each and every bag. So just wanted to add that.
Yeah. Praise God. It's a huge blessing. Having the local volunteers and come in, and the Teen Challenge Girls is a different part of the ministry that you all don't get to see much, because we don't really, announce it or broadcast it. But yeah, to your point, it really is cool to see them participate and have their part in the ministry. And last year and the years prior, Renton Christian Center up in Renton, Washington, and the members of that church would do that regularly. They would have after church events. And this year we migrated all of that down to our office here in Northern California. So we'd be remiss if we didn't give a huge thank you to the ministry leadership team at Renton Christian Center and all of the members who have helped put purses in the boxes for so long. Dana Buck and the team up there has just done a tremendous job coordinating. It was kind of bittersweet to go up. I went up and we helped clear out everything and bring down all of the final elements of the program and purses that were still up there. And it was sort of a bittersweet moment, realizing that was transitioning. But they did just a fantastic job helping us grow the program for so long. And of course, our shipping partner most recently asked, Convoy of Hope, getting the purses to Zambia. We'd be remiss if we didn't thank them for their incredible help as well, and helping us in this side of the program, as well as the feeding initiative. And so that's just been a tremendous blessing as well. So thank you again for all of your love and support for the program. Thank you to the senior team, Jan Kinsella, who's staffing the Facebook comments today, and Sue Kirby and Dana Buck and Raquel Johnson, and of course our leadership team in Zambia. All of them have just done a tremendous job. In fact, Jan is even working on her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Jan.
And so, so everybody feel free to congratulate Jan on her birthday today on Facebook as well. And it's just an honor to be able to collaborate. So thank you so much. And we will wrap it up there. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.